Malekim. Hey!
Hey, it's live?
Yep.
Oh, hey!
Hey, family. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for bearing with us. I mean, again, life be life, and y'all know that.
Hey.
It be happening. Quick. We be trying to get here. We do. We be trying to get here, all right? But welcome anyway. We just want to welcome everybody to
Story time, story time, story time.
If you don't know who I am, check it. Ficky. I'm Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I kid you not, call my name because I'm present in the building, okay? I am here spiritually, mentally, physically. I am here, all right? She is here and it's me, present. And then if you don't know who she is, which you should, but let me reintroduce you to some and introduce you to, you already know.
We know how to go.
She is none other than, come on, bring it with me, okay? She's none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right, y'all know we don't do that for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. And now that we got some folks in the comments, let us all pray together,
Yes.
all right? You want to do?
I can.
I mean, come on.
I promise y'all, this is how I pray. I just talk to y'all.
That's what it is. It's a whole conversation.
Strange. Yeah. Help us.
Yep.
We about to read your word, capital W. And we need your leading, capital L, which means it needs to come from you.
Absolutely.
The capital Y.
Oh, you capitalized today. Okay.
We need your help.
Yes, we do.
Speak through us,
please.
As well as everyone who is listening.
In the chat, yes.
Let us all learn together your word so that we can be a God with you.
That means one.
Mm-hmm. As we enter into our Shabbat.
Yes.
Our
Rangi
day of
is
rest.
there, though.
Our day of, Rangi already.
Rangi is in there, though.
Our day of celebration with you. Our day of celebration with the angels of sanctification. Angels of the presence.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let them come on in the room too.
Have a seat.
Or stand.
Your preference.
Do whatever you want to do. Just come on in the room. Yeah. Thank you.
Hallelujah.
In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, we pray. Hallelujah.
Yeah, hallelujah, man. Listen, I'm. You was capping, okay? No, I mean, when they say no cap, Auntie Shelly said, yes, all the caps, okay? We needed a capital L for your leading. We needed all the caps. All. Listen, hallelujah. Thank you, Father, for that. As always, before we dive in the 4th book of Kings, and y'all know they told us it was actually the 2nd book, but what we do, we giving you all the books in the order, okay? So we in the 4th book, okay? So before we do that, though, because it's obviously going down, because y'all ancestors is acting up. That's one thing you can count on is we gonna act up. We're going to go ahead and go into Isaiah because she already mentioned that we are under, some of us is already under the open heaven, but that's all right. We're going to be there. We're going to slide through. Rangi, you in there, okay? Yes. It's a whole Shabbat to her. It's Saturday for her, okay? You in there. So come on and praise them.
Yeah, she already in the room with the angels, so they might as well come in with us too.
Absolutely. We sliding in there. Okay, we sliding in there. So turn your book to Isaiah 58 and read with us. It says, if you turn away your foot, Isaiah 58 and 13. If you turn away your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of Yahuwah, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasure, nor speaking your own words. Then shall you delight yourself in Yahuwah, and I will cause you to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed you with the heritage of Yaakov, or Jacob, your father. For the mouth of Yahuwah has spoken it. Amen. Now, listen. May y'all add a blessing to the hearers and readers of his word, okay? Bless us all, Father Yah.
Please.
But for the 9 people that's on here, ooh, shout out to the 10th. Let me talk to the one person that's new to this channel. You won't hear some words that you ain't familiar with, okay? Because these names don't be preached, okay? These names, we giving all the people names back on story time on this platform. Half the time, I be stumbling on them, okay? I be stepping on them. I just murder these names, but it's okay because we murder them together. We just, what is this?
And who knows, you might be saying them right.
I might be saying them right, but a lot of times I feel like I'm saying them all the way wrong, okay? But that's okay. If you want to say them all the way wrong with me, I join you. Just go to ct0ryTim3, get you a book. The C4 book, which is, I just found out yesterday, just simply means book.
C4 means book.
Didn't know that. However, I thought it was something deep. But anyway, it's not. It's shallow. It's book. If you want to get you a C4 book, okay, book, go to ct0ryTim3 and order you one. I think the book itself is probably like $95. But listen, don't pay that $95 out of your pocket. Don't do that. I mean, you got to pay it somewhere, but don't pay full price, okay?
Yeah.
Use our Storytime discount. The O in the word story time is actually a 0, and then the E in the word time is actually a 3 because we thought we was doing something. But it serves a reminder to going back to the covenant. So get you your book, okay, with a discount. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna stop talking and pass this invisible mic over to Auntie Shelly on the beat, and she gonna bring us up to par. Okay.
Okay, we are in Milikim Shani, just means 2nd Kings, or AKA, we're really in 4th Kings. Because 1st and 2nd Samuel is 1st and 2nd Kings.
Yes.
Yes. Rashan is 1st Kings in the 66. It's really 3rd Kings.
Yes.
Okay. So in 2nd Kings, and we are in chapter 2, and we're technically at verse 9. Small recap. Yesterday, King Ahab gone.
Bye.
But after he tried to set up Jehoshaphat, Jehoshaphat, King of Judah.
He did.
Actually,
yeah, he did.
That would be our grandpa.
Yeah.
Just set up our grandpa to die instead of him in this battle. First, you and your false prophets. You never even supposed to be in this battle. He told you wasn't coming back. So you figure you going to set him like Yahuwah is dumb. Like Yahuwah went for your disguise. Like you the king, so you coming back dead. I'm going to fix it so I'm coming back alive. You got fixed, all right. Somebody just shooting random arrows. Shot him.
Shot fire.
Shot him and hit him right in the part of the breastplate, in the breast where the plate wasn't covering. He had on all his armor, still got hit because, one thing Yahuwah got is aim.
Lady said fire.
Yeah, he ain't playing with you. If he said you ain't coming back, you ain't coming back.
Dead.
So, yeah. And so they ended up washing the chariot out in the same place where Jezebel killed Naboth. And that was a prophecy. The dogs are going to lick your blood. But now we got a new prophecy for Miss Jezebel.
We do, huh?
Yes, remember that? Wait, did we get to that part?
No. But no, go ahead. Let him use it. Go ahead. Keep going. Just don't stop. Come on, don't stop. Go ahead. Tell her to go ahead.
Nope. Coming. I'm finna shut up because no, I'm gonna say too much.
You not. Don't
Chapter 2. So yeah, they got into this big old war and yeah.
And then the people of 50s, right? Came.
Oh yeah, so you try to.
They came.
They came. The first set with 50.
Yeah, they tried to buck
they
up.
Got Eliyahu, which is Elijah, said fire coming down, took them. Second set came, took those. Third set came. Brother said, look, yo.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hence our photo yesterday.
Hey. I'm trying to be peaceful here. I know who Yahuwah is. Please. Basically said, please don't kill me, Eliyahu. I'm only here because the king made me come. I'm not going to kill you on the way.
He had not sent me.
I'm not going to kill you on the way. I'm not that one. And so Eliyahu went with him.
Yep. And now we're
with
Eliyahu, and then Elijah. So they keep going places. Listen, Elijah.
And he keeps trying to leave Elijah there. And he said, nope, not staying. I'm going with you. Going with you. He keeps saying, just stay here.
He's like, nah, I'm going with you.
Going with you.
And then what else happened? Don't think about it. Just tell me.
Yeah, we're gonna read and see what else happened.
No, you overthinking. Don't overthink.
Yeah,
remember we didn't already pray. Go ahead. All right. Well, I guess I'll be obedient and just read. All you have to do is just say what was on your heart. All right. So I'm going to start on 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And it came to pass when they were gone over. And remember, they had walked over on dry land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they had I don't know what part did they walk over. Whatever, Bethel had an ocean or whatever river, Jericho. I don't know. It was a body of water, y'all. And he stuck a stick there, and it like dried, and they walked over across it. I think it was the Jordan.
I think it was too because it was at Jericho.
Yeah, it was the Jordan.
At Jericho.
And they walked on dry land.
Yeah, it was.
This is our 3rd time seeing this happen. If you've been rocking with us, you've seen it before.
Water's part.
Yeah, water part. They made us think that it only happened one great time. No, it happened. All right, multiple times. And it came to pass when they were gone over that Eliyahu said unto Elisha, ask what I shall do for you before I be taken away from you. And Elisha said, I pray you, let a double portion of your ruach be upon me. And he said, you have asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if you see me when I am taken from you, it shall be so unto you. But if not, it shall not be so. And it came to pass as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Eliyahu went up by a whirlwind into heaven.
Okay, let's stop.
This sounds familiar.
Okay, why they got a 502, but they don't tell us what the 502 is?
They sure did. But it kind of,
I mean, we know it means up. Well, anyway, let's talk about this. So, Eliyahu asked Elijah, what do you want? Before I'm gone, what do you want? He said, I want a double portion of what you have. He said,
that's hard.
Dude, you have no idea what you asking for. That is, I can barely deal with the portion I had.
Right.
And you want a double? That's because we always look at certain things and act like we think it's glamorous. And, ooh, I wish I had that life.
And I don't know the responsibility of what that person has.
You have no idea what you're asking for.
Just stick with what you
No idea. None. No, you think you want a double portion. But you asked for it. He said, okay, if you see me when I'm taken up,
you got it.
You got it. Now let's get to these horses.
Horses of fire.
Horses, yeah. A chariot of fire. First of all, you got a chariot of fire. Mm-hmm. And horses of fire. So the Hebrew word, I'm trying to think of what it was, and I want to say it's sus, but it doesn't mean horses. And for this one, I'm not going to blame the translators too much, because to them, a chariot is a chariot and a horse drives it. So what this means, a chariot just means something that's going to carry you. And then the sus means whatever it's powered by. So in their mind, it got to be a chariot, because what else carries you? Because they ain't used to angels coming down.
Right.
They ain't used to that. Okay?
Okay.
So so we see, the chariot with the horse.
In my mind, it was a whole little house in a Perry chariot.
It ain't that. So now let's think about all you Storytime crew that's been here for a minute. You about to get a pop quiz. Okay.
All right. Abram answer.
What do you think they talking about? Just it's going to take you to heaven. It's going to take you where Yahuwah is, where he resides. So you are about to leave the firmament. You're about to leave the firmament and go where the Most High dwells.
Did you just answer the question for the people?
No.
Nope.
Nope, she didn't.
Maybe I might. I want to hear from them first.
Well, I'm gonna tell it. Auntie,
somebody
no,
said
I'm gonna tell what Auntie Linda said.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Feeling a little fancy now. I'm feeling like Auntie Kim, like she expected me to know the answer because I sure don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Auntie Linda said a ship, and she's saying this while she's eating.
Ship.
Auntie Cammy says.
Wait, but okay. Before you read Cammy's, I need you to tell me what you mean by ship.
Wait, but that's why I gotta read Auntie Cammy. Because
Okay.
Auntie Cammy said a ship or an angel.
Okay. Anyone else? Because those is too light. Okay, a ship or an angel. Okay.
A ship or an angel.
Okay.
Nobody says boat or car.
Nobody said no car.
Chevrolets.
They don't know no car is.
Airwalking.
Hey.
Anyone else want to take a stab
What's
at
the question again? I feel like somebody said, what's the question again? Auntie Kim, you can answer. Auntie Kim, can she answer?
Yeah, she can answer.
See, I was right for the first time.
You can answer.
Auntie Kim, you can answer. Dad, can Dad answer?
Nah, he answered already, didn't he?
Auntie
Okay.
Linda said like a flying saucer.
That's what you mean by ship? Okay.
Them is two
Okay.
different things, but I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it because first one said ship, but this one is giving UFO.
Okay. Is Kim on?
Auntie Kim is there.
Kim, you wanna take a stab at it?
It can be a soft stab.
What is taking him to where the Most High is?
Oh,
Okay. Nobody else was. They like, I ain't touching it.
oh, Dad said,
Seraphim.
thank you.
Did
Dad said Seraphim, but Auntie Kim says Ruach, and then Auntie Linda said, I'm from the Star Trek generation. Is that the Star Trek?
No.
Oh.
No. No.
I don't even know what you just did.
That's not Star Trek.
She did the do what thou wilt ask the Crawley sign. That's what she did.
I don't even know. Well, I saw that in my mind. Maybe.
That ain't Star Trek.
Okay.
That's
well, absolutely. Okay. Okay.
Okay, wait. So we're gonna let Abram answer.
What is it?
Or
Abram?
did somebody
Yeah,
else
come on,
answer?
Abram. What is it? Since you got
No.
no. You had a whoa. Go ahead.
You had an answer.
Come on, son. Come
Even
on,
if it's the same as somebody else had, you still got to answer.
See, Auntie Melly Mel said, "Beat me up, Scotty."
It's between that and the vessel.
Between what
What's
and
a
a
vessel? A vessel can be a ship.
Wait, between that, what is that?
The beam me up, Scotty.
So
As in a portal.
Yeah.
Teleportation.
Okay.
Or spaceship.
Auntie Linda said, "Nah, I'm with my brother." No, you can't. You can't do that, Auntie Linda.
Wait, what was her first answer?
She said she got three different answers. At this point, it cannot be all
That's
of your.
So Linda.
Nope.
That's so Linda. Linda said, "I'm gonna cover them all because I'm gonna be right."
She said, "I'm gonna say a
she
ship."
Said a ship.
Then
She said flying saucer with no sauce. And now she's saying she with Dad. Auntie Linda.
Well, of course you are. Like.
Well, no, but you know what? I think we went over this before. Yeah, I'm with Dad too.
Wow.
No,
really?
No, because we talked about this before.
Wow.
And I think I remember that.
Auntie, come on, sis. Listen, Lolo says a cloud. She said, y'all getting too deep.
This ain't Super Mario Brothers.
You don't know. You know what? I'm gonna roll with you, Lolo, because I'm rolling.
Okay.
I'm going with this. I'm going with Lolo because, in this perspective, it's not that deep. It's something really simple. Dad says, no, Auntie Kim says, he wants to dwell among us right as Yahusha did before he came down in the flesh. And then Dad says, those are the flaming ones.
Did I tell him nothing?
I don't think you did.
Okay,
I don't think you. I don't
I
think.
think you were going to, but then
Yeah. Then we sidetracked
yeah.
you.
So what did Moray say?
He said seraphim.
Okay. Just listen.
Okay. I'm gonna listen.
Because there's a couple of people who got it right. You just said it wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Auntie Linda.
Adam and Kawhi.
I know. Yep. Going to the beginning.
It is Judgment Day. What did Yahuwah come down on?
Same thing.
What's the same thing? Which one?
With the flaming fire, with the seraphim, the angel.
Okay.
That's the angel.
On the angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, same thing.
See, I said same thing.
So, when you say ship,
yeah,
okay, that's why I asked Linda, well, what kind of ship? Is ship on the water? It's the Parliament called it the mothership. I mean, what do you mean by that? I needed you to connect it with the seraphim, the actual angel. Remember, it's the angel that twirls around, and they're calling that, and they're calling them UFOs. Mm-hmm. But you remember, UFO only means unidentified flying object. Mm-hmm. That some can hit you in the forehead. You knew that. Wow. Yeah, some can hit you in the forehead, and you not know what it is, and you can say, "I got hit by a UFO." That's why you have to know the language that the enemy speaks in, because he has to tell you the truth. But if you can't if I present to you a UFO like in Star Trek, mm-hmm. you're gonna think space aliens. Yes. You're not gonna think fallen angels. You're not gonna even think the real angels. You're not gonna think that. You're not gonna think that. And if I translated horse and chariot, you're really gonna go far away from the angel. But in the Hebrew word, it just means chariot is just a transportation. Mm-hmm. It could be anything. It could be your car. It takes you from one place to another. And sus, the Hebrew word, is whatever it's powered by. And we see that engine. This one is powered by fire. Mm-hmm. And then he actually went up in a whirlwind, because remember, they got eyes on every side, and they're constantly turning. That's how he went up, and it could have looked like a cloud. Mm-hmm. It could look like a cloud. It's going so fast. It could look like a tornado, whatever it looked like. A tornado. Yeah. So that's why I said some of y'all really hit it, but like Lolo said, it's not that deep.
No, she didn't say that. I said that.
Okay. No, didn't she say y'all?
I said she says a cloud, and I said I'm rocking with her because it's like it ain't that deep.
It ain't that deep. It's not that deep. And if they hadn't taken our word from us, we would have connected. It really wouldn't be that deep. Right. It's only appearing to be that deep now is because of what was stolen from us. Yes. But had we learned about y'all coming down all along, it would be like, it'd be commonplace in our mind. But that's one of the reasons why that book got the snatch. Mm-hmm. It would be too commonplace. Yep. We wouldn't be able to sell you on UFOs, and we wouldn't be able to sell you on
alien.
We gonna tell you it's aliens, but you're already gonna know it's fallen angels. Yes. So we wouldn't be able to sell you on that. So I need you to think it's some aliens that have superior powers than you, because remember, they're already upset because they had to bow to us. Remember, that's what the whole beef is about.
That's it.
That's what the whole beef is about. I'm not bowing down to them.
I was here first.
So they want to come back as a superior power. And for us, which is another reason why they want to get rid of us, they know we not the superior power. I can't chance me coming down as a superior power, presenting myself to all you earthlings, because we live on earth. Mm-hmm. And then I got a bunch of Hebrews putting their foot on my neck and making me tell the truth. I'm not going to look superior.
Right.
And that's how I need to look. So they gotta go.
Gotta go. Bullseye, Auntie Cammy says, and Auntie Kim says, right.
Yeah, because I think wasn't Cammy's an angel?
Yep, she did. She
Yeah.
said, she said, I think she said a ship or an angel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So let's get back into it. I'm assuming that by this point, Elisha has seen it.
Yes.
Verse 12. And Elisha saw it, because I saw it too. And he cried, my father, the chariot of Yashar'el, and the horsemen thereof. And he saw him no more. And he took hold of his own clothes and rent them into two pieces. He took up also the mantle of Eliyahu that fell from him, and went back and stood by the bank of the Jordan. And he took the mantle of Eliyahu that fell from him, and smote the waters, and said, where is Yahuwah Elohai of Eliyahu? And when he also smitten the waters, they departed here and there, and Elisha went over. And when the sons of the prophets which were to view at Jericho saw him, they said, the Ruach of Eliyahu rests on Elisha. And they came to meet him and bowed themselves to the ground before him.
And so he has his mantle.
Yes.
But one thing Elisha is going to have to learn is you, and it's something we all have to learn. You don't need to say the Yah of Eliyahu. We got the same one. Remember?
Yes.
We were talking about that,
Yes.
I think, in Shabbat one day. It's the same one.
Yes.
Same Yah. We all have the same Yah. If you need him, call him.
That's it.
Remember? I was telling you,
He's
was
not
telling
mine.
me like,
it's like the Yah
it's
of
not a
Auntie
magic
Shelly on the
potion.
beat.
That mantle is not magic. You do not have to invoke the name of Elijah in order to win it. In order to use it, you could have just used it, called on Yah yourself.
Absolutely.
But that's something he's going to have to learn. But for now,
it works.
Yeah.
16. And they said unto him, behold, now there be with your servants 50 strong men. Let them go, we pray you, and seek your Adonai, lest perchance the Ruach of Yahuwah has taken him up and cast him upon some mountain or into some valley. And he said, ye shall not sin.
What? Yeah, did y'all hear that? They said, let us go up into the mountains and search for Eliyahu's body, because Yahuwah could have just took him up and slammed him down in the mountain.
Or in some kind of valley.
What?
Yeah,
he could have just put him up and dropped him.
That's a little.
Yeah, no. And Elijah was like, absolutely not.
He's fine.
No. Y'all gonna be up there looking. I'll be like, did y'all see what I just saw? Maybe they didn't see it. No, maybe
they didn't see that.
Yeah, he probably just told them.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Or he probably didn't say anything. They probably saw him by himself, coming back from himself, and he's like, oh, well, we need to go find Eliyahu.
Yeah, he was like, no, Eliyahu went up. Like, we need to go search for him. Oh, no. What you do with him? He said, yeah, no, you're not looking for him, because you're not going to find him.
Okay, we might as well not go into that game. All right. And he said, ye shall not sin. And when they urged him till he was ashamed, he said, sin. They sent they sent therefore 50 men. And they sought 3 days, but found him not. And when they came again to him, for he tarried at Jericho, he said unto them, did I not say unto you, go not?
So they kept asking and asking that. So he just said, you know what, just go. Go then.
I hope you find him.
You wasted 3 whole days.
Yeah, didn't I tell you not to go?
3 whole days.
But sometimes you just gotta let the people go.
Let the people do what y'all want to do. 3 whole days.
Why give me a headache? I told you the truth the first time. You ain't gonna find him.
But wait, 3 whole days you looked for somebody who's alive, and you looked for him to be dead somewhere in a rock.
Mm-hmm.
On the rocks in this case. What happened with Mashiach? 3 days.
Yeah.
He gone. What? And the angel said, why are you seeking the living among the dead?
Mm-hmm. The same thing. Why are you seeking the living among the dead?
The living people don't live in the graveyard. You don't go knock on the tombstone and say, hey, what's up?
If something answer, run.
get thee up out of there.
And then question why you went. All right, 19. And the men of the city said unto Elisha, behold, I pray you, the situation of this city is pleasant, as my Adonai sees, but the water is not, and the ground is barren. And he said, bring me a new cruse and put salt therein. And they brought it to him. And he went forth unto the springs of the waters and cast the salt in there and said, thus says Yahuwah, I have healed these waters. There shall not be from thence any more death or barren land. So the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha, which he spoke.
So y'all starting to let them know this is my prophet. Yeah, this is my prophet. So they water was all, what was it?
Tainted. It wasn't working.
It wasn't right. It was Flint, Michigan water.
Yeah, there you go. It was.
and he put some.
Yes.
Yeah. He put some. He did whatever he did. Put the salt in it, and then it was good.
But 3 days. Good point. Yes. Absolutely. And he sent up. That's so crazy because don't we saw all what? Never mind. And he went up from there and unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him and said unto him, go up, you bald head. Go up, you bald head. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of Yahuwah. And there came forth two she bears out of the wood, and tore 42 and two. Wait, the kids? Did I read that right? And there came forth two she bears out of the wood, and tore 42 children of them. And he went from there to Mount Carmel, and from there he returned to Shemaron. Brother, like nothing happened. Moving as if nothing. 42 kids was killed. See, that's what happened when you don't train your bad kids, okay?
And baby kids.
We had bad kids back then too.
That's baby kids.
And they only said bald head. Some of these kids today call you more than that.
They were being disrespectful.
And he looked at them. Okay? And these bears said, I can eat.
Yeah. And that just lets you know, like, you got to be careful with that age of consent, because nobody really knows what it is.
No.
We used to say in our church that it was 5. Like a child, if a child is 5 years old, they can say whether they want to get baptized or not. They can sit in a chair. If they're 4 or younger, no, they can't. They don't know what they mean, or whatever they say. But you never know. You can know at 4 and be at 8.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but these children evidently knew better, or y'all would be unfair.
Yes.
They knew they were disrespecting a prophet.
Ooh-wee.
Calling them bald head. Y'all ran into them kind of kids.
Uh-huh.
Y'all ran into them kind of kids. Uh-huh. And Mama Bear came out and killed them.
She said, say less. Don't even worry. Wow.
It's 2 of them.
2 of them. Listen, they ain't gonna be hungry. They ain't gonna be hungry, okay? Wow, listen, he will provide for you. If he provides for the birds of the air, he gonna provide for the sheep bears, I guess.
2 of them.
2 of them. Train your children right. Now, Jehoram, chapter 3, the son of Ahab, began to reign over Yasharel in Shemaron, the 18th year of Jehoshaphat, king of Yehudah, and reigned 12 years. And he wrought evil in the sight of Yahuwah, but not like his father, and like his mother. For he put away the image of Baal that his father had made. Nevertheless, he cleaved unto the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, which made Yasharel to sin He departed not therefrom.
So they're saying he was bad. Because remember, there's Omri. He was bad. Then Ahab's daddy was, I think it's 3 of them in a row. Ahab's daddy was worse than him, and then Ahab was worse than him. But now you got the son who's not as bad as Ahab because he didn't worship Baal, but he didn't take down the golden calves. He worshipped the golden calves.
And Misha, king of Moab, was a sheep master, and rendered unto the king of Yasharel 100,000 lambs, and 100,000 rams with the wool. But it came to pass when Ahab was dead, that the king of Moab rebelled against the king of Yasharel. He was like, well, listen, I ain't got to do this no more.
Hey, that was between me and Ahab.
That was me and your daddy. And the king of Yehoram went out
and King Yehoram.
And King, thank you. And King Yehoram went out of Shimron the same time and numbered all Yasharel. And he went and sent to Jehoshaphat, the king of Yehudah, saying, the king of Moab has rebelled against me. Will you go with me against Moab to battle? Listen, it took very little for them to fight.
Hey.
They warred against disrespect, okay? Just saying. And he said, I will go up. I am as you are, my people as your people, and my horses as your horses.
I'm surprised he said because of what Ahab did, what his daddy did. Like, but you trust him?
But he said, I am as you. Like, your people is your people. Your ways is my ways, I guess. And he said, which way shall we go up? And he answered, the way through the wilderness of Edom. So the king of Yasharel went, and the king of Yehudah, and the king of Edom, and they fetched a compass of 7 days' journey. And there was no water for the host, and for the cattle that followed them. And the king of Yasharel said, alas, that Yahuwah has called these 3 kings together to deliver them into the hand of Moab. But Jehoshaphat said, is there not here a prophet of Yahuwah, that we may inquire of Yahuwah by him? And one of the kings of Yasharel's servant answered and said, here is Elijah, the son of Shaphat, which poured water on the hands of Eliyahu.
Okay, let's start. Here's Jehoshaphat again. So was there a last time you asked for a prophet, you didn't listen. Now you're asking for one again. At least he asking.
That's what I'm thinking too.
At least he asking. Let's see what's going to happen.
And Jehoshaphat said, the word, capital W, of Yahuwah is with him. So the king of Yasharel and Jehoshaphat and the king of Edom went down to him. And Elisha said unto the king of Yasharel, what have I to do with you? Get to the prophets of your father, and to the prophets of your mother. And the king of Yasharel said unto him, nay, for Yahuwah has called these 3 kings together to deliver them into the hand of Moab. And Elisha said, as Yahuwah Sabaoth live, before whom I stand surely, were it not that I regard the presence of Jehoshaphat, the king of Yehudah, I will not look towards you nor see you. But now bring me a minstrel.
Keep going.
And it came to pass when the minstrel played, that the hand of Yahuwah came upon him. And he says, thus says Yahuwah, make this valley full of ditches. For thus says Yahuwah, ye shall not see wind, neither shall ye see rain, yet the valley shall be filled with water, that ye may drink, both ye and your cattle, and your beasts. And this is but a light thing in the sight of Yahuwah. He will deliver Moabium also into your hand. And ye shall smite every fenced city, every choice city, and shall fell every good tree, and stop all wells of water, and mar every good piece of land with stones. And it came to pass in the morning when the oblation was offered, that behold, there came water by the way of Edom, and the country was filled with water.
Look, y'all, I'm going to set the scene for y'all, because I think some of y'all might have missed it, because there's a little mystery guest with these kings.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know who the mystery guest is. Just throw it in there right quick.
Edom?
Yes. What the heck is Edom doing there?
I'm wondering too.
So now, basically, what you have, okay, first the prophet comes, and the king, which king? It wasn't Jehoshaphat, the king of the
Moab.
bad king.
Uh,
No, Moab is what is his name? Y'all know the bad king,
Yeah.
the one. No, Ahab's dead, so it's his son,
Jehoshaphat.
Yehuram.
Oh, okay.
So you got King Yehuram,
Uh-huh.
king of Yasharel, northern kingdom. You got Jehoshaphat, Judah, southern kingdom. And then you got Edom. They inquire the prophet, and the prophet tells them, if it wasn't for Jehoshaphat,
Right.
I'll kill all y'all.
Right. Yes.
The only reason y'all winning this, the only reason why I'm in, is because of Jehoshaphat.
Facts.
But you, Mr. King Aram,
yes,
with your little idol worshiping calves, and Edom,
I won't even look at you.
Edom, really? Y'all showed up to the party? So now what you really have is Jacob and Esau working together.
Ooh, tight in.
Edom, that's Edom. That's been our enemy.
Tie it
what
in.
You doing here? You got the whole fam up in here finna go against this king. But still, if it wasn't for Jehoshaphat, if it wasn't for Judah, all y'all be dead.
Wiped out. Wow. I like how you tied that in.
Mm-hmm. See, that's because we pray. That's because I ain't never even thought of that.
See, you hear her? She said, yeah.
Because I was like, Edom, what is Edom?
Why is
I
he
was
on
expecting
the scene?
Edom to be on the opposite side, but Edom is rocking with his fam.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the popcorn? Right here?
Right? Somebody pop some popcorn, bring me some red vines. What? I like red vines.
Well, you might as well eat a plastic bag.
True. That's why I stopped eating them.
Okay. Well, you know that part. All right. 21. And when all the Moabians heard that the kings were come to fight against them, they gathered all that were able to put on armor and upward and stood in the border. And they arose up early in the morning, and the sun shone upon the water. And the Moabians saw the water on the other side as red as blood. And they said, this is blood. The kings are surely slain, and they have smitten one another. Now therefore Moab to the spoil.
So they saw the water was red and just figured, oh, maybe they got, maybe Edom turned on them. And they had a fight with themselves, and this is their blood. They killed themselves. This is easy. Let's just go get the stuff. That's what he's basically saying. They all dead. Let's go get their stuff.
And when they came to the camp of Yasharel rose up and smote the Moabians. So that they fled before them. But they went forward, smiting the Moabians, even in their country. And they beat down the cities, and on every good piece of land cast every man his stone and filled it. And they stopped all the wells of water and felled all the good trees. Only in Kib Haraseth, that's Haraseth, left they the stones thereof. Howbeit the slingers, almost said swingers, Maya. Howbeit the slingers went about it and smote it. And when the king of Moab saw that the battle was too sore for him, he took with him 700 men that drew the sword to break through even unto the king of Edom, but they could not. Then he took his eldest son that should have reigned in his stead and offered him for an ascended smoke offering upon the wall. And there was a great indignation against Yasharel, and they departed from him and returned to their own land. Your son was supposed to take your place, and you said, you know what, I know you're supposed to reign, but listen.
I'm offering you up for a sacrifice so I can win this war. Where did that happen?
Where did that happen?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones with the little girl. Remember, he sacrificed his daughter to the Red Witch. I think she was the Red Witch, so he could win a war, and they lost anyway.
Yep, because the daughter had a deformity.
Yep, he sure did.
And that was on season 6, episode 9. And if you scroll up to 39 minutes and 14 seconds, you're going to see that scene.
Why you always gotta...
Because y'all ain't going to leave me out of the Game of Thrones talk.
But anybody who's seen the Game of Thrones know you don't know what you're talking about.
You right. You right.
It's true.
That's true.
They get all their stuff out of here. Cha-ching.
Hey, I can time in and laugh.
Oh, us some more.
You know what's crazy? When we was talking about the Seraphim, that movie, that Jordan Peele movie, Nope.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either.
I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, no, don't.
Watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
But yeah, he knows some stuff.
But he us though. He ain't the other people taking our stuff. He been knowing some stuff.
Baby, let it go.
I'm just saying, no, Jordan is one of, well, I don't know if you.
I know, but I'm saying but you don't know where you coming from. You just talking. You don't even know where you coming from when you said that.
What verse are we on? 26. And when the king Moab.
No, we not just go slide by the child sacrifice.
No, we're on chapter 4.
I understand. But he sacrificed his own son to win a war.
He sure did.
How prideful do you have to be? That your heir, who's going to be king next to you, you kill him to win a war. You all think this child sacrifice has disappeared? Heck no.
Do you not know they're doing this to their very own?
Yep.
And to their very to the people of their country.
Mm-hmm. And to our kids, the ones that's missing, you ain't finding them. All them children they took at the border, somebody we don't know where they at, please. You know where they at. They in your stomach. They in your veins. You use them for your face cream and all that. You know where they at. Don't play me.
You sure do.
Don't play me. Child sacrifice. So you can win a war. Because the watchers, the following, remember, they want sacrifice. Mm-hmm. Like Yah wants animals, they want people.
They sure do.
And they telling them, if you love us, if you want us, we need this many sacrifices and then we can do our evil, because they need darkness.
Sure do.
And that's the main problem I got with Halloween. They don't tell you, but it's the most day kids go missing.
Absolutely. I'm grateful that the Most High kept me when I did practice it.
Right.
I'm grateful because I was all up in it.
Because we was in some wickedness.
We sure was. I'm grateful. No lie. Dad said, that's right, Abram. Auntie Linda said, what movie? When he said nope, he wasn't being funny. That's the name of the book.
Yeah, that's
the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope. And then Auntie Kim says, it's still here, it just looks different.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And Auntie went along and to agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now there cried a certain woman of the sons of the prophet unto Elisha, saying, your servant, my man, is dead. And you know that your servants did fear Yahuwah. And the creditor is come to take unto him my 2 sons to be bondsmen. And Elisha said unto her, what shall I do for you? Tell me, what have you in the house? And she said, your handmaid has not anything in the house, save a pot of oil. Then he said, go borrow vessels abroad of all your neighbors, even empty vessels, borrow not a few. And when you are come in, you shall shut the door upon you and upon your sons, and shall pour out into all those vessels, and you shall set aside that which is full. So she went from him and shut the door upon her and upon her sons, who brought the vessels to her, and she poured out. And it came to pass, when the vessels were full, that she said unto her son, bring me yet a vessel. And he said unto her, there is not a vessel more. And the oil stayed. Then she came and told the man of Elohim, capital E. And he said, go sell the oil and pay your debt, and live you and your children of the rest. Wow.
What did Eliyahu do in regards to oil?
Same thing.
Was it the same thing? No, just think. Yes and no.
He ate. He took part of it. He ate with it, like he stayed with her.
He stayed with who?
The family.
Mm-hmm. Who ate off of it?
He did. The woman and her children.
Okay.
Same.
No, just she only had one son.
Oh, and her son. Okay.
Okay. Now, what did Elisha do?
Made ways for her children to stay with her.
How many things of oil did he do?
As many a
double portion. That's all I'm trying to get you to do. He asked for a double portion of. Elijah did it with one thing of oil with the family. He did it with a whole bunch. Well, how many pots you can bring? Double portion. More oil, not go pay you. Sell it, pay you that. When your sons can live.
Wow.
Double portion of oil. She had more than one son.
Oh, I finally connected it. Wow. Wow.
He did more with it. Remember, that's what he asked for.
And it started off with one, and she had two sons.
And they all went and collected vessels.
I wonder, listen, because at first, y'all, because listen, it's been a long time since I've read this. And I know we have women's meeting, but bear with me. I'm trying to give y'all time back. But,
so she got two sons.
And she got two sons. Mm-hmm. I never would have picked that up. Mm-hmm. But I'm wondering, here you got a prophet. Here you have a woman that's saying, hey, listen, my husband is gone. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he has some debt. But now the people that we owe, our family owe, they about to snatch from our kids. So they're going to be their slaves, right? Or their bondsmen. And he goes, I thought he was going to make her like, I was like, oh, snaps. He moving in today's time, in today's prophet time. I thought he was going to charge her for the blessing. So when I'm reading,
Elijah was going to charge.
Listen, don't judge me.
Okay.
Okay. First time reading. Okay. Don't judge me. But I thought he was getting about to be getting away from moving in the vein of Yahuwah. And I'm like, so when I'm reading, I'm looking for him to turn like, snaps, he's about to go left.
Yeah.
How many of y'all think that if you went to a church right now, they sit there and say, listen, let me show you how to make what you need right now, because he showed her and she got the results that she needed right then and there. Mm-hmm. Okay, not 2 weeks later, right then and there.
Right then and there.
We'll walk you through it and be like, all right, now that you got enough, now let's sell this.
Yeah.
So you guys can pay your light bill.
Yes, and they won't have to go to debtors because they can't come take your sons. You'll get to keep your
sons.
So
you can pay your car note. Now that you got enough money, let me see. Okay, so you got that. Now you can pay your car. How many of you all think that some of the man of God today that's on TBN and EBN and whoever else, CNN, will help you do that?
They're going to go, I ain't got no vessel for you.
No, they're going to say, let me talk to the board.
Yep.
And then they're going to go home and talk to themselves.
But I'm not letting you ride in it.
I know I got 180 seats available.
Yeah.
But they're my 180 seats available.
You got $50?
That's vacant. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who gonna do that?
If you having all them conferences charging all that money, you ain't got to do that.
Because what you call it, just finish charging to teach y'all how to pray. The very thing that y'all been doing for centuries.
Thousands of dollars.
$1,500 how to teach you how to pray. And banked it on the fact that she has experience.
And all you gotta do is talk. Is she a speech therapist? Is she gonna have a dumb talking?
And listen, now got y'all manipulating the people, talking about today. You just gonna look at the enemy like this. Made me sick. I wanted to bop her in the head.
And don't forget, you get a prayer shawl.
And a notebook.
But while she walking a Gucci shop.
Yeah. She didn't even have her own dirty shawl.
She didn't even have her own merchandise on. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Just. I'm glad that he didn't go left. I'm very glad about that. And I'm glad that we do have some mores that will help you.
Yes. That care about you.
And make sure that you got your light bills are on for the next however long it needs to be on. Or your car note is paid. I'm glad that we have those type of people. Not all of them are here, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right. And it fell on the day, right? And it fell on the day that Elisha passed to Shunem, where was a great woman, and she constrained him to eat bread. And so it was that as oft as he passed by, he turned in there to eat bread. And she said unto her, man, behold, now I perceive that this is a Kodeshim, holy man, all right, of Elohim, which passes by us continually. Let us make a little chamber, I pray you, on the wall, and let us set for him there a bed and a table and a stool and a menorah, 7 stem, okay, not 8, not 9, not that fake one. And it shall be when he comes to us that he shall turn in there. And it fell on a day that he came there, and he turned into the chamber and lay there.
You know what? Look, she is generous. She is smart. I just want y'all to catch what this lady just did. This prophet comes to town often, and he often stops at her house. And she like, he comes here a lot. Now, finding G in the place to be. Women are automatically going to think, he should have a room here. We should get him a bed, but I can't just go building on the side of my house. I have to, talk to my husband. So she goes to her husband with the proposal. And I promise, men, I'm not trying to be funny, but she takes it to her husband, already knowing what's on her mind, what she needs to do. And so she's letting him know, or she's basically asking.
Yes.
Without asking.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I
this is something we should do.
Yes.
We should do. And I need you, and I need to get your approval.
Yes. I need you to be okay.
I'm not going to just go building on the house. I could. I'm the wife. It's my house. But I need for us to be in this together.
Yes.
Let's make the prophet a room.
And she says, you know what? This is a real prophet.
Yeah, this is a real thing. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the real thing.
She's like, come on, babe. You know he real.
Yep. Absolutely. I don't know a lot of people that would have done that, though. But when you got trust in your Lord, you can discern that that's the real thing. Like, listen, let's take care of the man of y'all.
Yeah, let's take care of him.
And y'all will do whatever you will do with us. All right. And he said to this woman of this long name, his servant. Oh, no. And he said to
that's I'm trying to think of, his name is hard even in the 66.
Okay.
Guzza, just however you pronounce it is good.
All right, listen. I don't know, but you can read it with me. Okay, Gay Chazet. No, I don't know his name. Okay, but his servant. Sorry, y'all. Called this Shunammith, and when he had called her, she stood before him, and he said unto him, say now unto her, behold, you have been careful for us with all this care. What is to be done for you? Would you be spoken for to the king or to the captain of the host? And she answered, I dwell among my own people. And he said,
Gehazi.
There you go. Thank you.
That's my guess.
And that's what we're going to say. Answered, truly she has no child, and her man is old. Put her business out. But it's a good way. Good thing. Do that. Do that. This is a good reason why you can drop business. Okay?
Right.
Tell my business in front of a real prophet. Tell it all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Truly, she has no child, and her man is old. He didn't have to get at her man like that. And he said, call her. And when he had called her, she stood in the door. And he said, about this season, according to the time of life, you shall embrace a son. And she said, nay, my El Adonai, man of Elohim, do not lie unto your handmaid. And the woman conceived and bore a son at that season that Elijah had said unto her, according to the time of life. And when the child was grown, it fell on a day that he went out to his father to the reapers. And he said unto his father, my head, my head. And he said to a lad, carry him to his mother. And when he had taken him and brought him to his mother, he sat on her knees till noon and then died. Oh. And she went up and laid him on the bed of the man of Elohim, and shut the door upon him, and went out. And she called unto her man and said, Send me, I pray you, one of the young men and one of the asses, that I may run to the man of Elohim and come again. And he said, Wherefore will you go to him today? It is neither new moon nor Sabbath. And she said, It shall be well. Then she saddled an ass and said to her servant, Drive and go forward. Slack not your riding for me, except I bid you. So she went and came unto the man of Elohim to Mount Carmel. And it came to pass when story time was over, because we need to head on to this women's meeting. We'll send out this link.
Look, I'm stuck.
And it came to pass. First off, she put the pedal to the metal.
Yes,
okay?
she did.
She said, Don't you stop until I tell you to stop.
Did I tell you to stop at a red
I'm not
light?
worried about any speed bump, any red light. I know there wasn't no lights back then, but
you just keep going.
Don't you stop until I tell you to stop.
Don't you? I don't care if a squirrel passed by. He better
run
stay
it
in
over.
His tree.
Okay.
He better stay in his tree. He hear the chariot coming. Animals hear when that chariot is coming, and they know what they know how to reduce that speed.
They sure do. She said, Don't stop, okay? And then her husband was like, Listen, where you going this time of day? Ain't nothing special today.
And no, she didn't tell him the son was dead.
No. Why panic you? I already got this.
Yeah, I got this. He's gonna be alive.
Yeah. Listen, when you go upstairs, he gonna look like he's asleep. Don't worry about it. He's asleep.
Son is asleep. I need the prophet right now.
Listen, she was not tripping. She said, Okay, he laid down on my lap and he died. Okay, let me put him on the prophet's bed. I'll be right back, son. Because what it looked like, naturally it looked like you go. But I know. I'm
not coming into agreement with that.
I'm not coming. Just I'm like the man. Listen, put his spirit back.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm about to put your spirit back.
And remember, that was Elijah.
Yes. Double portion. What? Come on, son. He just doubling it up. Okay, you doubling it up.
That's what he asked for. We can't make this up. She jumped in there. Come on, let's go. She didn't put no snacks in the car. She didn't stop to fry nothing to take on the way.
She didn't carry nothing to offer to the man of Elohim.
Get thee to the prophet.
Don't stop. Listen, it was dirt, okay? Kicked up a whole lot of dirt. She saddled up all right.
Yep.
She was gone. She said, It's going to be good. Baby, I'm going to be back in about 40 minutes. I'm done. Dinner already prepared.
Yep. Let's go sit down and eat.
Our baby, he's sleeping, so don't worry about him. He ain't going to eat tonight.
I just need to go see the prophet.
That's it. I just need to handle something real quick. That's stealth mode right there.
Yeah. And her husband trusts her, because come on, for real. What husband gonna let you go out in the middle of the night telling I'm looking for a prophet?
And you know what's crazy?
Prophet who?
Right.
Prophet Jones?
You better prophet yourself back in that house.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
And put them night clothes on and go to bed. Try tomorrow. But the crazy thing, let me remind you, her husband is older, right? Mm-hmm. So here's the wisdom too. She ain't trying to give her man a heart attack.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it could have been like, oh man, I just said, take our son to his mama. I didn't even care enough. Not care enough, but I wasn't really like concerned like that. Like, cause I'm trying to do work and I'm working. And I just sat there and just said, take him to see his mama. Just take him.
He just don't feel good.
He don't feel good. Give him to his mama. Not that he didn't. So I'm
sure he cared a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
Because having children was everything back then. Yeah. It's not something like when you were barren, you were upset and you wanted a child. You were shunned,
And you needed something to give your inheritance to.
Yes.
So that was important. But I love how she moved that way. Like, baby, don't worry, I'm going to be back. Because she ain't going to worry you. Because, listen, I can't have a double people in the bed. You in the bed and you in the bed. Y'all both look like y'all dead. Can't do that. Okay? Let me just handle one person at a time.
No sense.
I'll be back. Just like we going to be back. on the second day at 6 p.m. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
That's a big. Y'all don't know. Y'all 2,000 people that y'all don't know about that. It's a big count. Never mind.
Hit the button.
All right, y'all. They already know what you look like.
I know I was a little embarrassed.
You did.
Did I stop it?
No, you did not.
I thought I did. My bad, y'all.